Mattis says Iran has been put on notice at Pentagon press conference. During a press conference on August 28, US Defense Secretary Jim Mattis said that Iran has been put on notice for what he called mischief throughout the region. Mattis listed the issues that the United States has with Iran's activities in the region, including what they are doing with Assad, the threats about the Strait of Hormuz, the support for the Houthis with the missiles that are being fired into Saudi Arabia. Mattis acknowledged that the United States has noticed that there was less willingness to be confrontational from Iran's side. The former Marine general also acknowledged that our problem is not with Iran, it's with the Iranian regime's leadership. Iranian activist jailed over hijab protests goes on hunger strike. Human rights activists in Iran have said they are worried about a man on hunger strike who was reportedly jailed for protesting against rules requiring women to wear a hijab. Fahed Masami, 48, a doctor and publisher before becoming a civil activist, was arrested in his office in July and taken to Tehran's notorious Evin prison. After a wave of hijab protests, Iranian authorities cracked down on activists. Masami was accused of possessing badges stating, "I am against the compulsory hijab." Iran. Over 200 dervishes convicted. Since May 2018, revolutionary courts have sentenced at least 208 members of the religious minority to prison terms and other punishments in trials that violate their basic rights, Human Rights Watch said today. The authorities detained more than 300 community members in the notorious Fashufia and Kalchak prisons in late February after protests that included violent clashes between protesters and security forces in Tehran. The courts handed down sentences that included prison terms ranging from 4 months to 26 years, flogging, internal exile, travel bans, and a ban on membership in social and political groups. Flogging as punishment is recognized under international human rights law as a form of torture. Sarah Lee Whitson, Middle East Director at Human Rights Watch, said, "The unjust trials of over 200 dervishes is one of the largest crackdowns against a religious minority in Iran in a decade. Authorities have used the February protest as an excuse to intimidate this vulnerable group and silence another segment of Iranian society demanding basic rights from a suppressive security state." Iran oil shipments are declining at a faster than expected pace ahead of US sanctions that are set to begin in November. Iran expects crude exports to fall by a third in September, according to people familiar with purchasing plans, potentially posing an unforeseen supply risk to markets. Officials at the state-run National Iranian Oil Company provisionally expect crude shipments to drop to about 1.5 billion barrels a day next month, down from about 2.3 million barrels a day in June, say people familiar with the country's ports loading.